What's up, my beautiful people? Back again with another daily dose of Reddit hope and happy, because right now, the world could use a whole lot of both. Going back into r/DecidingToBeBetter today for some things that you can do to make your life more positive. So, let's get to it. Our first post is from user Realizing internet points don't matter, every social media site is an echo chamber where you easily get drowned in your own bias, and it's not worth it at all. I am a mid-30s male on this website for over a year. I have been reasonably active on this site as I am somewhat inactive in my real life, fighting ill health and mobility issues, I had a spine injury, for a little over 2 years now. I started off with all the memes and fun stuff, but was soon drawn into the dark underbelly of politics, conspiracies, and political conspiracies. These became a channel to vent my frustrations with my health in real life, transforming, metamorphing into attacks on those whose political ideologies I disagreed with, and being attacked by them in return in a meaningless internet slugfest. And as the muscle that we work becomes stronger, this vice started getting stronger around me. In the moments of weakness when I was frustrated and emotionally sore, I started venting it out on political subs and conspiracy subs. There were moments of lucidity when I saw just how meaningless this was, but another failure on the health front, and back I was like a drug addict, to fight pain with pain. I am not saying that the world is great or there are no biases on subs or everything is suddenly rosy. No, I'm not saying that. All I am saying is, so what if it is like this? It is not worth fighting over. It is just an internet website. You gain nothing from beating anyone here. Zilch, zero. In fact, it's a net negative. I saw a post on r/made-me-smile and it clicked something inside, and I decided in that moment that it's not worth losing precious moments of life, drowning yourself in the echo chamber of negativity. There is lots of positive as well, and if you absolutely have to be in an echo chamber, be in the one where you hear vibrations of love, happiness, joy, and humanity, and not in those where there are just shrieks of hell. Race, religion, color of skin, country of origin, sexual orientation, political viewpoints, economic status. There are so many divisions that we can divide ourselves into. But let us all unite as humans instead. I seek forgiveness from anyone and everyone that I may have made feel bitter or angry or small or any negative in any other manner from many of my attacks. Also, I forgive anyone and everyone who attacked me or mocked me. And I tell you, as my brother, it's not worth it. Immediately after posting this, I will unsubscribe from all the subs that propagate negativity, and I will update this group once I'm done pruning. Once again, I seek forgiveness for my attacks or any other way I made anyone feel bad. Well, first off, OP, congratulations on coming to that realization. Not everyone does, because it's so easy to be wrapped up in anger. It's so easy to justify yourself with it. And that's a huge part of what we see today, I think. But if ever there was a time for a post like this, I would say it's now. I'm not going to get political in any of this. I am trying my best to keep the channel as apolitical and non-controversial as possible because I don't want to have any divisiveness here. But you look around the country and around the world and you just see so much anger, so much resentment over many valid issues and over some things that in the grand scheme of things are pretty dang stupid. And frankly, even in this YouTube niche, you see it. I'm not going to knock the other people who do this, but every other channel out there is focused on all those negative subs. Maybe not politics, but choosing beggars, entitled parents, revenge stories, etc. All the things that promote toxicity and negativity amongst people. And again, that's not a knock at them. They've found an audience and they're good at what they do. And so, props to them for achieving success there. I don't begrudge them that. But like you found out, it doesn't do anything to better you as a person. It doesn't do anything to uplift anyone around you. It doesn't make you want to be better. It doesn't fill you with any hope or inspiration. It's, like you said, meaningless. So I'm glad that you came to this realization and that you were mature and open enough to throw it out there to people and admit that you were wrong. So while I know I was never personally attacked by you, I greatly appreciate the apology that you're putting forward. And honestly, I really wish there were more people out there like you. So thank you so much for the post, and wherever you're at, I really do wish you the best. Our next post is from user I am here to peak. But first, if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can get more of your daily dose of Reddit hope and happy, and maybe bring a little more positivity into your life. If you feel like crap, then you should read this. Over the past few years, I have been struggling with myself on multiple fronts. Some of these fronts include lost worthiness, fear of dating, feeling anxious, and feeling like an imposter who should be caught and killed. But in the past few weeks, I have realized something that has changed my life. I realized that if I don't feel good about myself, then why would anyone else feel good about me? If I don't work on my fitness and health, why would anyone want to date me? If I keep projecting an image of a loser, why would other people regard me as a winner? If I don't respect myself, why would anyone else respect me? And if I don't want to live, why would anyone else want me to live? It's hard to love yourself, but if we don't love ourselves, why would anyone else? And if we keep acting like a loser, what else would it bring apart from a loser mentality? If the universe multiplies whatever we send, then if we send negative thoughts, we would receive multiplied negative thoughts. What to do? Start feeling grateful. Write a few things that you're grateful about. Write something that you're actually grateful for. It actually works. Get something done, any task, do it regularly. Be it nofap or exercise or writing something, anything, just do something every day that is positive. I'm open for more suggestions to make my life better because only I can do that and nobody else can do it for me. Well, OP, my first suggestion would be liking and subscribing to the channel so that you can get your daily dose of Reddit hope and happy, because this is the only place it can happen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint, hint. Shameless plug aside, and in all seriousness, I get what you're saying here. Life is so much about our mentality. If we do feel these things about ourselves, then why wouldn't other people? And like you said, if that's what we put out to the universe, that's what we're going to get back. That's all we're going to see, and that's all other people will see us as. Frankly, this ties in with the first post about what you surround yourself with is what's going to define you. You surround yourself with bitterness and anger, that's all you're going to be. You surround yourself with positivity, you surround yourself with inspiration and self-improvement and things that make you want to be a better person, then you're going to be a better person. I'm glad you came to this realization, I'm glad you made this post, and wherever you're at, I really do wish you the best. Our next post is from user AstroCatson. Imagine your future self giving you a pat on the back for what you did for them. You are laying the foundation for your ideal self to be born, and you can use their gratitude to guide you. This is an idea that I use to keep myself motivated, so I figured I'd share it. Have you ever looked back and been grateful for something that you did for yourself? For example, you might be pretty proud of your teen self for learning how to drive. You never had to do that again. Your 5-year-old self learned how to read when their brain was growing at an amazing rate, giving your current self a major advantage. You got a lot from that version of yourself. You probably have a general idea of the person you are trying to become. Whatever you are doing now, that person is going to appreciate. They couldn't have gotten to where they are without you doing what you are doing. When you are discouraged, imagine yourself in a year, or 5, or 10, or 50, looking you in the eye and thanking you. You created me, they might tell you. Maybe they would say, just hang on. It will get better sooner than you think. Your future self might say, you taught me something that I will never forget. Or, I know it doesn't feel like it, but you are being so strong and brave right now. From my perspective, you are a hero. Even simpler, tomorrow, you will be so grateful that today you did the dishes. Next month, you are going to be really glad you cut out sugar. Next year, you will be so much better off because you stayed in school. Or maybe you will be on top of the world because this year you dropped out and pursued your dream. Senior citizen, you will appreciate all the diapers you changed decades earlier when they see their children grow up and carry on the family spirit. The world is going through a lot right now, and there is no better time to glean inspiration from the future in the same way that you do from the past. Time isn't linear in the way we experience. Somewhere out there, in all of existence, there is an evolved you that appreciates you and is cheering you on. Raichu has a love for Pikachu that goes beyond all things. There can be no Venusaur without Bulbasaur. Tap into that energy and use it. This was honestly kind of cathartic for me to write, so thanks for reading, and I hope this helps you. Look at things from your future self perspective. Honestly, I never even thought about that. That is a really good way to approach things, OP. Thank you so much for sharing that idea. But honestly, you're right. We do need to look at things in the future of where can I be? What would they say to me right now? What would they say to me a year from now if I kept on this current path? Where might things be? So that when we do get to that point, we can look back. We can actually look back ourselves and thank our past self for taking the steps to do that. Honestly, this is a new approach that I'd never even considered before, and I'm really grateful that you put this up here. This has given me a fair amount to think about of how I approach things in my own life, and so I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much for putting up the post, and wherever you're at, I really do wish you the best. Our next post is from any video in the Deciding to Be Better playlist on your left, or if you want to see the video YouTube thinks would be best for you, go ahead and hit the button on the right. Now you guys, stay safe, stay healthy, I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, I'm Exile451. Stay beautiful, people.